Okay, so good evening to you all. Today is our day 33 of this 3-month data analytics bootcamp. Like I said, this bootcamp will last for about 3 months, and today is our day 33. We always start by showing outlines, that is things that we are to cover for the day. So today we are going to cover the following. We'll have a recap on the 32. That is what we did yesterday, that has to do with index match and index match. And also today we will talk about sorting. We'll talk about sorting. So I will start with this recap because seriously, my attention was drawn to kind of I could have lived the schedule of activities the way it is without updating it, so that people have more understanding on this index match and index match, so that we could have checked index yesterday, today match, maybe tomorrow should be index match. People will kind of have more understanding on these three formulas together than to do it in the whole day. And this is one of the issue. I believe in that, and even me, I know this will happen because there are certain people that suggest we did that, and I accept their suggestion. And at the end of the day, they realize that, yeah, even them that made that suggestion, they made mistake. So this is why I always try to say that let's not rush this, because at the end of this, if we are done with everything and you didn't have a good understanding,
a fair knowledge.
yeah. So you kind of there is no any value to this particular training. And let me tell you one thing:
Exactly, sir.
people will kind of starting to absconded or to run away from this program just because they are not understanding what we are doing. Because someone just
You're
told
right,
me
sir.
yesterday, because we are explaining it, he is not understanding. He has the intention of quitting the class just to go away, because what he had in his life is being in a lecture hall, and he is not understanding what the lecturer is saying. So this is one of the issues that's why we are taking things step by step. We are taking things one after the other, so that people will understand more and more what that particular thing is. No matter how small it is, don't mind about it. In as much as you are understanding, you will love what you are doing. But what the essence of coming and learn something that you didn't understand? We end the class, you are not happy, you heard the lecturer, or you heard the lecture, you heard the class, you heard the formula, and at the end of the day, we call it a day. That's because me, I know how the formula works. So it's you that I'm trying to impart the knowledge to. So if I rush it, you will kind of find it not interesting, and you will not even love the class at all. So I think, yeah, definitely I know. Don't even say I should repeat the class. Definitely we are repeating them. Yeah, we are definitely repeating them. What we are going to do today is just about
Thank you,
sorting.
sir.
So
Thank you,
yeah,
sir.
we are definitely repeating the class. I know most of you didn't get the kind of the formula, and you are battling with it. I know that because I have the intention I know that this particular thing will happen. Like I told you, the mightiest formula in Excel, or the formula that people are bragging about in Excel, the most popular formula in Excel is this index match. So don't expect to learn index match in one day. Don't expect that. That way, go and check YouTube tutorials. Sometimes you'll find a tutorial of more than 2 hours, 3 hours explaining about index match alone. So it's not something easy just for you to, see it today, to understand it today, this and that. Because there are many things in it. But yesterday I didn't even touch it. But today, let's just see what we can do so that we can learn more about it as a recap on the 32. Then, of course, we'll talk about sorting. So after that, we will sort. So we'll do this sorting. Maybe I'll give it like 10 minutes, then we can finish it. So let me just close this and share my Excel file. This is where we stopped yesterday. Okay. So let me explain this from the beginning again, because I want us to carry everybody along. Like I said, March, we use March. For example, let me just give you a scenario. For example, a data was given to you. Let me delete everything. Let me delete everything so that you will not get. Yeah, I'm so sorry. My network just kind of, has some issues. So, but I'm back. Can you see my screen?
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
let me share it. Sorry. Let me share the screen. Can you see the screen now?
Coming up, sir. Yeah, it's up.
So now it's up, right?
That's it.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so let me just put them here. Let me put them here so that we will explain everything one after the other. Please don't get confused, please. It's not something to be scared of. It's very simple. So I just want you to, know that these formulas are just a piece of cake, and kind of, if you consider it to be easy, it will be very easy for you to and so this is it. First of all, let's say you are given a data. These are the data of people that we have. You understand this? And these people that are
Yes,
inside
sir.
this, we don't know which row these people are. We don't have serial number. Even if we have serial number, okay, let me just create a serial number today. Even if we have serial number, even with serial number, as you can see, we have serial number, right? Even with serial number,
Yes,
we
sir.
don't know where these particular numbers are, these IDs. We don't know where they are. Okay, where is the ID? Did I delete the ID? Okay, the ID is
Yeah,
here.
it's not there.
Sorry. Let me just cut this and paste it here. Yeah, so here it is. Okay. So yeah. So you were given these IDs. We don't know where these IDs are, but we want to know where they are. In order for us to know the row that this IDs falls within, that is which serial number this IDs falls within, we are going to use match formula for us to get that. Do you understand this? This is the first thing to
Yes, sir.
understand. If you understand, say it in the chat below, because I want to take it step by step. That is to have elementary explanation on how this works. So we are talking about match. We were given a data, that is the ID of some people. We don't know which rows they are or which number they fall within. So we use match in order for us to know which row they are. So please, do you understand this explanation? Yes, go. Okay, let's move on. So what we are going to do, we were given the ID. So I'm going to say equals to match. Open bracket, this is the lookup value. This is the lookup what? Value.
Value.
Comma, where is the lookup array? That is, where is the array of that particular data is. The array is under this data. That is under ID. I will just highlight the entire ID. That's my array. Please, do you understand this?
Yes,
Then
sir.
I will put comma. What am I looking for? That is the match type that I'm looking for. Then I'm looking for the exact match of this ID. That is the row number of that particular ID, exact match. So I'm putting 0. That means 0 stands for exact match. Look at it here. 1 is less than, 0 is exact match. Greater than is what? 1. Minus 1. So I'm putting 0 because I need what? Exact match. If I press enter now, it will give me 9. If I come to number 9, it will give me the same ID, 231747. 231747. Please, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
That means I have the same row number is number 9. This is where number 9 is. If I want to find it all for all these IDs, I said I will just lock the what? Range, because it's the same range. I will lock it. If I lock it now, all I need is what? Drag. Then it will give me the row what? Number of, or let's go to 43. 43 is 186153. 186153. Let's come to 48. You see, is it 48? Okay, 43. Sorry, not 48. 43, you see, 186153 is the same as this 43 number that we get. 77, let's go to 77, is 210243. 210243 is 48, right? Okay, it's what? 77. You see, 210243. Please, do you understand this?
Yes, sir, we do.
Do you understand how you can use match? You use match in order for you to get the row number of a particular data. The row number of a particular data. It can be not ID. For example, now, it can be, we are looking for this data. That is, okay, let me just copy some people. We can copy these people. Let me just come here and I'll paste them here. These are the people here. So let me just copy this. Sorry, if I paste it will give me something, so I'm deleting this. So now, let's say, for example, now we are looking for the names, these names of people that we have. Let me just write it, name. So these people, we are looking for their, we are looking for their row numbers based on their names. How do we do it? We are going to say, okay, we find it from this long name. So let me just write a long name. So now we are going to say equals to, I'm going to apply it again. We want to know the row number where Eden Hazard falls. I'm just going to say match, open bracket, the lookup value is this. I will click on it, comma. The lookup array is this long name where the names are. I will copy it, comma. Then I will put 0 as the exact. Then I will close bracket and press enter. Then it gives us what? 27. Now, if we go to 27, definitely it will be Eden Hazard. You see 27, you see it's Eden Hazard. That is 27. Tony Cruz, let's just kind of highlight it. Let's lock the formula. Now, if we drag it, then it will give us for all of them 28, 29, 30. 28 is Tony Cruz. You see, this is 28 and this is Tony Cruz. Please, do you understand this? Do you understand this? If you can't see my screen, it's your network. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Magnot, you just joined us now, so you can't understand what we are doing. You just joined us. Yeah, why do we use 0? I've already explained it. Abakar SD, I explained it. We must put 0 because it will give us the match type. I've told you 0 is exact match. We need the exact match of this particular value that we are looking for. 1 is less than. We are not using 1. We are not using -1. -1 is greater than. We are using 0 because we need the exact match. That's why we put 0, then we press enter. Please, you should understand this. It's not something to get confused, please, at this stage. Okay. So now let's go to index. So for the index, we use index in order for us to get information of a particular row number. To get the information of a particular row number under a particular column. Under a particular column. Is for us to get a specific information of a particular row number under a particular what? Column. That's what index did. Please. So if you understand this index, it means that we have we already have a row number. Then we will use index match in order for us to retrieve or to bring information based on that row number and under a specific column that we want. So that's what index will read for us. So now we already have the row number of this particular ID. So this ID, we want to know the name of the person that has this ID. So we'll use this row number 9 and we'll use this index in order for us to get it. Like I told you, Technon, each particular column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each particular column is 1 to 5. I've already told you in VLOOKUP. So also in here, each column has a number. So let's say we want to know the long name of someone with this ID number. You are given ID number and you, for example, let's say you know the row number and you want to know the name of the particular person under this particular ID number 9. How do we do that? In order for us to do it, then we are going to say equals to index. Then it will ask you for the array. The array is entire data. That is from this ID. You see this ID up till down. Okay, I just add that one. Up till down. That's your array. So highlight everything. Now you highlight it, then you put comma. Then we are going to put comma. Now it will ask you for the row number. So we already got the row number using our match, using our match function. The row number is number 9. So there is 2 ways. We can put number 9 by ourselves, or we can just click on number 9. Because if we click on number 9, when we drag it, it will change and bring all the data for us. If we write number 9, then it means we are going to change the number for the 3, for 77. We are going to change it by ourselves. So the best way is to click on the number 9. That means that's our row number where we are looking for information. That's the row number we want to retrieve data from. So we put comma. The next thing, it will ask for the column name, the column number. So under which column of this row we need data, we need to pull data out from. So we have 5 columns. We have ID, 4 columns. We have ID, name, long name, salary. So we want it from long name. And if you count it, ID is 1, name is 2, long name is what? It's number 3. So we are going to put 3 because long name falls under number 3. So I'll put number 3, then I will close bracket. We are done with index formula. So now what this formula means is we are finding a particular data out of the array. That data falls under row 9 and it's under column 3. So row 9, column 3, that's what we are looking for. So if I press enter, it will return the exact name for us. This is the name. You see, this is the name. If you come to number 9, this is number 9. You see, it's this data. Please, do you understand this? Please, do you understand this? Let me see it on the screen. Okay, that's great. Okay. So let me unmute some people. I think Energy is kind of muting himself. Ida, you just unmute
Yes, sir.
yourself.
Yes, sir. I'm okay now.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, here we are. So do you understand this, please? So if you understand this, all we need to do now is like we lock this, the array. All we need is to lock the array, lock it, press enter. Now if we drag it down, then it will bring all the names of these particular people for the 377. If you go to 77, by default, you are going to see the exact name of this particular person, which falls Ricardo, Barbaso, Pereira, whatever it is. So let's just go to 77 and see, are we going to see Ricardo? So let's go to 77. Here it is. 77 is Ricardo, Barbaso, Pereira, whatever. That's exactly what we got. So this is the use of index and this is the use of match. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Exactly, sir.
Someone is saying, why do we skip serial number? Oh boy. Oh my God. Why are you saying we skip serial number? You just joined us, Cipriano. I think you just joined us. I think you just joined us. Please don't that join us. Don't confuse yourself. If you join us, you missed some things. But if you ask me why do we skip serial number, me, I didn't get the entire question. Why do we skip serial number? This has nothing to do with serial number. It's just what we copied. We just randomly copied IDs and we just paste them. That's why we got 943 and others. Now I can go up till the end. I can go up till the end. Let me just copy this ID number. If I copy this ID now, I just come here. This is 12. If I paste it, it will change to what? It will change to something. Sorry. I need to paste it as just number, you see. So it gives us this because there is nothing under there. Let me just check it.
Sir, I think he mean we didn't highlighted it. Why
highlight what?
highlighting the area?
We didn't highlight the serial number. Is that what you mean?
Why
Yeah.
highlighting?
We don't
Our
need-
array,
we don't
we don't
need
need serial number.
We don't
Even
need
if we
serial
highlight
number.
serial number, it will just add the number for our columns. Let me just, okay. If I got the question, okay, let's do it. Let's just put the serial number again. The serial number will just add the number of columns that we have. It will not change anything. Now I highlight the serial number, it still gives us the name. But number 3 falls under what? This short name is number 3. That way now we didn't get the exact data. So we need to change the column name to be number 4 in order for us to get long name. That's only what the change of serial number will do for us. We don't need it entirely. That's why we just get rid of it. We don't need serial number. All we need is the array of the data. And this serial number, I just put it for you in order for you to just know what match is. And the serial number is not normally in the data. I've already told you, match you, please. I already told you that serial number is of no use. So some don't need to put serial number. You don't need serial. You are to assume there is no serial number in some data. especially when you have primary key. In this case, in this data, we have ID. There is no need for serial number. This ID is serial number of people. As a data analyst take note, serial number is a unique ID. It's not a something that maybe sort data for you. Maybe serially number one is number one. That's not what serial number means. As a data analyst, serial number means ID. So number one is a unique ID for the first person. Number two is unique ID for the second person. Number three is unique ID for the third person. So this serial number that I put, we have nothing to do with the serial number. You can just get rid of it. Okay. So please, do you understand match and index now? Do you understand
Yes,
how
sir.
to use them? So if you
Yes,
understand
Yes,
match
sir.
and index now, that would bring us down to index match. Index match is just a pro match of the, it's just to combine the two formulas together. That's all what the what it means. It's just to combine the two formulas together. Instead of you to make this on its own, to make this on its own, now we want to put them in one place. So let me show you how it works. The only thing you need to check, now we have our match here. We have number 9 here, right? This is the formula of match. All we are going to do is to come at the post of the match. We are going to put index. Then we open bracket. We already have the match. Don't touch the match. The match is there. We already have our match. Then we have index. It will ask us for the array. All we need to is to what? To highlight our array. So now to highlight our array, we are going to say, I'm just going to click on this. Then I will highlight the entire array. This is the entire array of data. I highlight the array. Please, do you understand this? Then I put comma.
Yes, sir.
So when I put comma, I already have my match. You see, this is my match. Then
Yes.
the last thing I'm going to do, it will just ask me which column I'm looking for. That's the only thing I will put at the end. Which column I'm looking for. Then I'm looking for column 3. That is long name. Then I'll put 3. Then I'll close bracket. Then I'm done with index match. If I press enter, it will give me Kellyanne in Mbappe again. It will give me the data again. That's all what the index match is all about. Now let me press enter. It will give us the result. You see, it gave us the name. That's all. You see, that's all what index match is all about. The only difference is you didn't use the formula in different columns. You just attach them together. That's why it's called index match. You didn't put the formulas together. Now you did them in one place. You didn't do them in different columns. Please, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let me come here and do the same for you. Already we have index. We have our array here. And this index, match, what did match do for us? Match returned the number of column for us, right? The number of row of a particular data. So now this is it. So instead, we don't have a row number. So in order for us, inside this index, row number, it asks us for row number, and we don't know the row number. How do we know the row number? Is by applying what? Match function. So this is what brings us to use match function inside index in order for us to get the row number. So look up value. Which value are we looking for? Is row number. This is the value. We put comma. Which array? This is the array of the value. We put comma. Then what are we looking for? Exact. We put bracket. We are done with index entitlement. If I press enter, it will give me the good result. You see, it gives us the result. So this is how you use the formula. Please, do you understand?
We do, yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Understood.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir. It is understood.
So I'm going to use another thing because this index, this is not where it stopped. Believe me, this is not where it stopped. We are going to take another example. Please don't get confused with this example. But what do you say? Should I give the example or we should just move forward? Because I
No,
don't
sir, give
want
example,
you to
give
get
example.
confused.
Yes, sir.
More
You need
example,
more
sir.
example, right?
Give us.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Sometimes you will be given a scenario whereby in this particular data, I didn't give you ID, I didn't give you anything. I just asked you to find the name of the person that is collecting the lowest salary in this data. To find what? The name of the person that is collecting the lowest salary in this data using index match. That's the question. How do you do it? So let's see how we are going to do it. Okay. So in order for us to do that, okay, you are scared, right? Don't get scared. It's
Oh,
very, very simple.
Max and Min will come in.
Yeah, we are going to use max, right? Okay. So we
Yes,
are going to say, let's say, name of the person collecting the lowest salary. That's the name of the person collecting the lowest salary. So I'm just going to match this so that we'll have the entire, okay, let me just cut it and paste it here. Yeah, let's paste it here. Name of the person collecting the lowest salary. Okay. So now, what we are going to write, we are going to say equals to index. Please, do you understand? Index, then we highlight the array.
Yes.
Don't get confused because I'm going to give you some. Just understand this example. Follow me. Understand it is not big, but you need to understand this. We did this, comma. It will ask us for the row number. How do you know the row number? Is by applying match, right? Then we will apply our match to those what? To know the row number. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we are going to say match. So we put match. Match say what is the lookup value? What is our lookup value? Minimum.
We're looking for the lowest salary.
So we are looking for the minimum.
Salary,
so how do we know the, because it asks us for the minimum value, with the lookup value. We don't have the lookup value because I didn't give you the lookup value, but what I asked you is to get the lowest salary. The lookup value is the lowest salary. So how do you know the lowest salary here? How do we know the lowest salary? Is by applying what? Min. Then I'm going to say minimum. Then I'm going to say min. Yes. Min under which range? Under the salary range.
Yes, sir.
Then I will close it because this is our minimum. This is our lookup value. So we apply minimum function in order for us to get our minimum value. Then I will put comma. Then to ask us for the lookup array. Which one is the lookup array? The salary. The salary is our lookup array. Then I'm taking the salary. Then I'm taking the salary again. Then I'll put comma. It asks us for the match type. What are we looking for? The exact match. Then we are putting 0. Okay. Then we are closing the bracket. Then we put comma. It will ask us now for the what? Column. What are we looking for? The long name. Long name is under column what? Column what?
Column 3.
Then we are going to write number what? 3. Then I will put 3. Then I will close my bracket. If I press enter to return the name of the person collecting the lowest salary. Pam, it say no value. Wow. So don't worry about this no value. Don't worry about this. Now we use this. We get this. Why do we get this? It means let me apply min. Definitely we are going to get no value in min. Do you understand this? Why? Because look at our data at the end of it. This no value that you are seeing is our min. Because there is no data in it. That's why it returns no value for us as what? As our min, because that's the no value, that's the minimum in the data. Let's change it to maximum. Let's just change the formula to max. We are looking for the max name. Now it will return the max name for us. No, it cannot return this for us. Yeah. You can't get max for this value. Oh, I think, it's because of that particular issue that we have in the data. That errors. These errors, these no values that we have is because of these values. I think we need to clean this. We need to clean this value. I don't know why we have this arrow here. So our range has to go up, down there, up to where the arrow is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete everything. Okay, let me just delete from here. You see now it returned the data for us. Please, do you see it? That way, okay, can you recall all what we talk about the cleaning of data? Is our data is not clean. That way, there is no way we can get correct figures of everything. But now since I clean the data, if I bring back the minimum, if I bring back the min, everything will work. Now we have this tip, it brings everything for us. Now because I bring back this minimum. So
that's the max. That's the max.
Okay, I put the min here. I found the minimum, the person that collecting the minimum. That's what I did.
Okay.
Now it's the minimum.
Okay,
I say min here. Yeah, that's the name of the person. I change it to min. If I put the max, then it will return this, the marks for us. So this Kylian Mbappe is the one collecting the highest salary. You see, where is he? You see, he's collecting 185 billion US dollars. So nobody is collecting the highest salary than him. So please, do you understand it? If I turn this to marks, okay, let's find the marks here in the data. Sorry, let's find the marks. Okay, sorry again. Let's just turn this to marks. It will give us 185. Who is collecting 185 is Kylian Mbappe. That's what we got here. This is the name of the person. He's collecting 185 US dollars. Please, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you understand this. So we got error
No, we
because
get
our
it,
data is not clean, and now we do this. So take note. I'm going to give you assignment related to this. Understand this in data analytics. Whenever it asks on something, if you are putting a formula, whenever it asks something, if you don't know that thing, but you have a function that will bring that thing for you, put it in the function. It will do the magic for you. Just put it in the function. So as you can see now, we put index, we use index, we use match, we use maximum. In what? In the same
one formula.
Yeah. So please, there is a way we can even use column. This column that you are seeing, the name of the column, there is everything. We can use that column and we can get whatever we want to get. So I don't want to confuse you at this juncture. I think we are going to stop here. We are going to stop.
No, sir,
here.
go on. Can go on.
No, I don't want to confuse you. Let's stop here, please. I just stop.
We are not
here.
confused, sir.
Okay, do you
It's very
understand
well
everything?
understood.
So please, I will
Yes,
put
sir.
the video. You watch the video tomorrow. We will see, because today we are not going to treat sorting again. I think. Or can we come back and do the sorting, please? But if we come back, the video is going to be too heavy for us. Let's stop
Okay,
here.
sir. In
Yeah,
that case,
please, Mukhtar,
let's
I
continue
agreed with
tomorrow.
you. Please, let's continue tomorrow. Let's stop here. Let's stick on this 40, because I want you to understand this very well. So I think this is where we are going to stop. So I think today's discussion in the group is going to be very fruitful, because yesterday you are all mute. I see you in the group. Up till today, up till around 2 o'clock, I leave the group open. Nobody said a word, because I don't even know what happened. So today I'll open the group. Let's see what you are going to discuss about.
Sir, it's not about the lectures. It's the fuel price. The fuel price is everybody.
Like
the fuel is
serious.
very high.
Like serious.
I'm
very sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. So let's see what we can do. We'll call it a day. So please, thank you so much for today. See you tomorrow. Then we continue.
All right. Thank you,
Please have
sir.
a wonderful dream. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Good night.